Coming up,
Why are you sending bread through a portal?
Mr. B shows me his favourite things.
And a wandering trade ahead and some seeds.
Stam is sick on Chosen.
Oh my god.
And we question how it even got there in the first place.
Question how it even got there in the first place.
Yeah. Let's create. Today I've got a whole bunch of things to do and no time to do it. I have just one day to completely record, edit and get this video uploaded for you guys. And I've got a lot to do, including responding to a whole bunch of your comments from my last video, building a workshop, removing my old workshop, shutting down my old base, and even bringing power over here to the overworld. So I better get started, and where better to get started than with your comments? Well, actually, maybe I should get started with adding a portal to the Nether that's not part of my storage system, because it's a bit annoying having to try and keep jumping through this one to get into my new big Nether tower. But most of your comments were about my storage system and how stupid I am. And I am. But we'll get to that in a minute. I need a better portal than this. And we don't want to have problems linking. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go up a level to, say, level 90 and add a portal in here, but then we need it to link up with one in the overworld as well. So let's go find somewhere in the overworld to put one, then we can put one here. Stop it. Stupid. No, I just want to go in the portal again. I need to get out. Okay, so level 90 should be at the top of our subway, around about here-ish. If I throw on my mini-map, this is level 85, so we actually need to go up 5 blocks to this level. This is not really ideal for me. What about up here? I mean, we could put a portal on the actual surface, that would make sense. And if we went up to level 100, that would give us even more gap between... Oh, no, he's here. What are you... Hey, get out of my subway. It's not for public use. It's my personal subway. Get out of my elevator. You've got nothing I need. So yeah, level 100 is probably a good spot to put this new portal. And by adding it up here, we can put buildings around it and make it part of my plan. So once again, we'll just throw in a temporary portal, because we will move it at some point to make it fit with whatever I build here. And we'll like that. We won't go through that one because that could make one anywhere in the Nether and we don't want that. We'll go back through the one in our storage system. Oh, I didn't get the coordinates. No, wait. 6981094. That's 87 by 137 in the Nether. Now we can hop through our storage portal, use our elevator to go up to level 100, and find 87 by 137, which is it's over this way, and this way a bit. It's here. Okay, this is where we'll have our portal then. And to make sure things don't spawn on it, we'll throw a couple of copycat boards up there with some of those great blocks on, get it lit, and it should come out exactly where I've just put that other one. It did! Oh, look at that, wonderful. Right, now we actually have a way to get in and out of the Nether without getting stuck inside of my storage system. And speaking of storage system, like I said, that's where the majority of my comments in my last video came from, because I'm dumb. So in the last episode, what I wanted to do was create a zero lag, or at least very, very reduced lag storage system, which I have done by using backpacks instead of vaults. For my main bulk storage, we've saved ourselves a whole bunch of not just frames per second issues, but server ticks per second issues as well. However, in my desperation to come up with a cunning plan and an interesting way of dealing with it, I have absolutely massively over-engineered this thing, and it's way more complicated than it needs to be, spanning both sides of the room with 16 fully upgraded netherite backpacks and a whole bunch of squiggly mess of conveyors. And while I was doing it, I was sure there was a simpler way. And back over at my test world, there absolutely is, which a whole bunch of you pointed out to me. Rather than using this system, which takes the items to our first backpack, if they can't fit in there, the observer will unlock this chute and let them try and go in the next backpack, and so on and so forth, which has a whole bunch of complicated redstone and lots more belts than are necessary. I completely skipped over the simplest solution, which I've used hundreds of times before. And I'm going to demonstrate that using vaults, using a system that I've done many times before. You have your items coming in over here, you send them into the first vault, and if they don't fit in there, you send them into the next vault, and if they don't fit in there, you send them into the next vault, and then if they don't fit in there, well, your storage system is full. And it didn't occur to me that I could do this I mean, sometimes what we do is we actually send everything in there, then we all send it back out again and send everything in there and send it back out again so that they actually pass through each vault. But we don't need to do that because we can just switch those vaults out for the backpacks. We can put funnels facing into every single one of them. And as we send our items along this belt, if they can go in that backpack and stack with other things, they will. And if they can't, they'll go past and go into that one and go into that one. And look how simple this is. It's the simplest little storage system I've ever seen. So of course, back on the server, I am going to be ripping out all of the hard work I did in the last video in order to replace it with a much simpler system. But before we do that, I actually need to go back to the overworld to talk about some more comments that I've been getting on my last couple of videos. These are all to do with my subway train and the tunnels that I've made. These tunnels which took me hours and hours and hours to build, that I had to take an entire weekend off from being with my family and spend it just digging tunnels and placing blocks, because this rail system stretches all the way from my starter base all the way down here to my new base and all the way back up again to the shopping area. And for some reason it really seems to bother people that this goes up and downhill. Basically, people seem to think that it coming up to my station and then going back down again as it travels from my starter base to the shopping area is a bit of a waste of time, and adding in a bypass track section that cuts this out would be a little bit faster. And you're right, it would be marginally faster for this train to not have to come uphill, go past this station and go back down again. It would also take me a whole bunch of time to dig out more tunnels and decorate them and gather the blocks needed for that, and realistically after today we're not going to need to go back to my starter base. After today, that starter base is going to be dead, so I really don't need to spend all of that time doing that. But thank you for your suggestions, and if you've got any comments in this video, don't forget to leave them below because I really do enjoy reading them, and I respond to as many as I can. Right, anyway, let's demolish that storage system and add in a much simpler one. And there we go. That didn't take long at all. And we've got a much nicer system now with the items that will come along here and go into the backs of the backpacks if they can fit in them. And then the packages, when we call for them, will come out the front, go along here, get unpackaged and sent through to the overworld. And it's a lot less of a spaghetti mess. We've still got a whole bunch of belts and things. Oh, I've missed a block. I've missed a block. It's emergency. Time lapse ruined. There we go. We've still got a little bit of spaghetti mess in order to get things where they need to go and out where they need to come out of. But overall, it's much better, so thank you for those comments. Right, we are 1.5 hours into this video. Everything I've done so far is edited, including the time lapse. That means it's 8:30 a.m. in the morning, so I've still got a whole bunch of time to do everything else I need to do. But before we do all of those things, there's another Hey! There's another comment I want to address, and that is, why am I so obsessed with lag? I'm not really obsessed with lag, but I am making an effort to make my builds and my factories as lag-free as possible for both my enjoyment and the server as a whole. There are 16 members on this server now. We're all content creators, which means everyone tends to build big, and that's great. It's perfect in a single-player world, but at a certain point, once you've built too many laggy things and they're in your way, it does lead to a detrimental experience, as we'll see as we start to arrive at my starter base. My starter base is a whole bunch of jitteriness, and that's mainly because it's right in the middle of spawn where we've got loads of things going on, including Chosen's massive mall, a load of my workshop stuff up here, and all of the other things that people have built and designed, all very close to each other. We've got so much going on here, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about the choppiness on my PC. And bear in mind, I'm running a 9950X3D processor with a 5090 GPU, 96 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. Basically, my PC is pretty tough. Oh, I've got some stuff here. My PC is pretty top tier. You can't really get much better. So once it starts struggling like it is doing in this starter area, that's it. There's no more performance mods or tweaks that I can make to make it better. So I don't want that for my Let's Plays. I don't want a big choppy mess in my videos that's difficult to watch and difficult for me to play with as well. But that's just my frames per second. That has nothing to do with the actual server struggling. And one of my comments said, well, if your server's struggling, just get a better server. We're all content creators here. A lot of us are full-time earning money from our Minecraft videos, so why not just pull together and throw a bunch of money at an even better server? Well, fortunately, thanks to the guys over at Nodecraft, we don't have to. We're already on their highest tier, fastest, bestest server system for free. Because they love us, and we love them as well. So if you want a server that doesn't struggle, like ours is not struggling with 16 players play and create, then check out my link in the description for some money off your first purchase at Nodecraft. They really are good servers and their customer service is wonderful. This video's not sponsored, but they really do help us out. But anyway, should this server ever get to the point where it is struggling, because it's the top tier one, yet again, there's no way you can go. You can't go beyond the top tier. You can't get a better one. You can't just throw more hardware in it and more money and hope it works. And that's because of how Minecraft is coded. Once it reaches those limits, it doesn't matter what your hardware's like, how much money you spend, it's game over. Unless you're prepared to go around destroying all of the things that are creating problems in your world, which is exactly why I'm back at my starter base, because that's exactly what I want to do. I want to completely destroy this workshop here, hopefully making my frames per second a little bit more bearable over here, and rebuild it all over in our Nether tower. So yet again, thank you for those comments. Don't think I don't like them. I actually really do enjoy the opportunity to explain why we make decisions and why apparently I'm so obsessed with lag. I'm not obsessed, I just want this server to last a long time because I really enjoy playing on it and I'm really enjoying making content for you guys. Anyway, destroying a workshop. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? Well, doesn't this place look bare now? This workshop, once a thriving place for making all sorts of mechanical things, has now got hardly anything in it at all. No machines, no power. Yep, that's right, I've even completely demolished my power station, my iron farm, and I've even completely demolished my storage system from down below. I've also completely demolished my lava and water filling systems for the jetpack fuel system, but I haven't yet completely demolished the sturdy sheet, obsidian, and crying obsidian machine, but I probably should because this thing's got no power. But I don't want to because this does supply my shop with those things. I just need to give it some power, which I'll sort out a little bit later on. One thing I do need to do while I'm over here is to turn this farm off, which has got nowhere to offload its items to anymore, so let's just disable that. And while I'm here, I'm also going to add some snow layers to these trees for comments I got ages ago, which is a really good idea. But before I do that, I want to see what the bread baron's been bringing me this time. More junk for me to unload, probably. A little sliced bread and some toast. Wonderful. That didn't take too long, and I think you guys are right again. It looks a whole bunch nicer with all of the snow on the trees. And good news, it is just 10:30 a.m. and I've already ticked off 3 things off my list, and I've still got a bunch of the day left to do the rest of the stuff. And just to remind ourselves what the other things I've got to do are, we've still got to build a new workshop in our Nether tower, and as part of that I want an iron farm and a gold farm. I'd also really like to get started with building some buildings at my new base, not just in my Nether tower, but we'll have to see how the day goes because these 3 things are going to take some time, and I've got a whole bunch of footage to show you of when I got together with a few of the other server members to introduce them to our new pop figures. And spoilers ahead, Stam died. Rip baby Stam. He didn't last long at all. Now, I didn't just come to the shopping area to tease you about the pop figures. I also need to do a little bit of shopping at this brand new shop that Mr. Beardstone has built because I need rockets. I'm completely out of them, and that means I've been jetpacking around extra. And with my jetpack refueling system out of commission, I'm going to need some way of getting around once my jetpack fuel runs out. So, how much are we selling them for? 192 for a diamond? That's incredible. Oh, and look, it's a Mr. Beardstone riding a rocket on the wall. That's amazing. I really like that. Oh, and he's selling TNT as well. Oh, and he's got a beardy pop actually running his store. Amazing. Right, okay, let's buy some of these then. Let's just grab a whole bunch, because why not? Let's spend 10 diamonds. There you go, Mr. Beardstone. I would like those, please. There we go. Wow, we got a... Oh, geez, I may have over-purchased rockets a bit. I didn't realise I was buying nearly 2,000 of them. Anyway, lovely shop, Mr. Beardstone. Oh, you're also selling paper. Seems like a bit of a waste of time, but I'll buy it. Never got any paper. Let's buy a load of paper, buy some more gunpowder. Well, we might as well. I don't need TNT. Take my money. Thank you, Beardy Pop. Beardy Pop's got a very angry face on. I wonder what Mr. Beardstone did to him to make him so angry. I guess I'll have to watch his video. Anyway, more stuff. Remind myself of what to do next. Build new workshop. How hard could that be? Before I build that new workshop, however, there is actually a little problem with my storage system that I discovered a few minutes ago when I was coming here to grab that snow. Getting things out of the storage system works fine. Let's request a little bit of redstone and we'll check the belt. That will appear here any moment. There it is, and it's gone in the chest. But if I put something into the system that doesn't exist in it already and then stand here and wait for it to come through, we've got bread, we've got toast, but those bread slices never make it in. So for some reason, they're getting stuck. And if we hop down into the system so that we can have a look around, we might be able to determine why and where those bread slices are. Yes, I thought that might be the case. See, the items actually come out of this top row of portal blocks here, and they come out with such velocity and at such a high angle that they actually want to jump over this thing. So I need a way to force them to stay there and go into these funnels. And I think the simplest way we could do that would be to just put a load of blocks across the top here like this, and hopefully that will force them to go down into the system properly. But there's only one way to find out, and it would be much easier to find out if I had some help. Miss Beardstone! Miss Beardstone! Miss Beardstone!
Oh, Foxy?
Miss Beardstone. Where are you? There you are.
Hello.
Miss Beardstone,
Yes.
I need you to deposit some bread into my portal.
What? I mean, shouldn't that... This sounds like a job for the bread baron.
Yeah,
Sorry, the bread baron!
He's not online.
Oh, okay.
And also, he tends to deposit a little bit too much bread.
He does. This. Yes, he does. Do you have bread on you for me to deposit?
Yeah.
Sliced bread. I like it. Why do you need me to deposit bread into a portal?
Because I need to see what happens at the other side of the portal and why it's flying all over the place.
Why are you sending bread for a portal?
Mr. Beardstone, you haven't seen my lag-free, zero-lag storage system, have you? That's going to be the perfect solution for all of us players on the server that encounter all of these laggy frames per second problem things.
Why have you made that sound like you're about to show me something incredibly laggy?
I have, honestly, it's perfect. Come see.
Oh, I love this place. Oh, where's your portal gone?
Yeah, well, the thing is, Miss Beardstone, there was some problems.
Really laggy, isn't it?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was the fact that it made linking up my storage network impossible. So now I've just got big long tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is my storage system, which is actually connected to the Nether. If you request something from it, it will appear relatively quickly, just like that.
Ooh. And that's come through from the Nether?
Yeah. Now, the problem is putting things back in, Miss Beardstone, which should work now, but I want to test it. And I know there's no sliced bread in my system. So what I'm going to need you to do in a minute when I go to the other side, but I'll show you the other side before we do it. But you're going to put some bread in there, and then you'll be able to see whether it goes in by looking at that chat. Okay, don't eat it all.
Is it lag-free because the lag is in the Nether instead of the overworld?
No, it's lag. That's one part of the lag-freeness, but I can store 60 million items without any lag.
That's a lot of items. So have you just got massively upgraded backpacks?
Maybe. I'm very poor at the moment.
I thought you had 100 floors for a second there.
Yeah, there's goes like 200 blocks above the nether roof, this tower. So yeah, this is my storage system. So the items come in here, Miss Beardstone. They go through into these backpacks here, and they get stored in those. And then when I request them, the packages come out and they get sent through this nether portal here. The problem is, when the packages come in, they come in with such high velocity that I've had to put these grates here because they keep popping up and going over this. So I haven't tested it since I put these grates in, so I want to see if the bread will bounce off these grates and go into the funnels like they're supposed to, or if I'm going to have something a little bit more substantial.
Right, okay. So you need me to go through and throw some bread?
Please.
I like it.
That would be very useful, yeah. Let me know when you're about to throw the bread. I'm watching.
Well, I'm putting it in the bottom chest, yeah?
Yeah, bottom chest, yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming. Oh, yeah, it worked. It bounced off the grates and it went in the funnel. Yay!
Hey!
Wonderful.
So,
okay. My storage system works.
What if I was just to send this and a wandering trade ahead and some seeds? So hopefully that'll be like 4 different packages just to make sure. Give it a bit of spam.
Yeah, no, it all worked perfectly.
Ah, wonderful.
Nice. Good job, Mr. Beardstone.
Glad I could help, yeah.
Thank you very much for helping me solve my storage system problems, Mr. Beardstone.
You're welcome. Oh, also, I've got a job for you.
As cabin boy.
No, well, you said you didn't want to be a cabin boy, and your way of asking not to be a cabin boy was to show the bread button into my cave and spam it with bread. That is not the way to advance in the pirate
right. I was being pirated.
Clan? Yeah, but you're not supposed to be piratey against your crew. That was the mistake, Foxy. But you can make it up to me. Or to the crew, I should say, which is currently still just me and you, and potentially Silent, I'm not sure. I feel a little bit bad that everything we've stolen pretty much has been from Chosen, right?
Yes. So should we steal more of his things?
Yes, but also one of the things we stole was his prismarine shop, and I brought lots of prismarine from it, and I need more. Yeah. So I need to kind of give him his shop back so that he can restock it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is we'll just bury it somewhere because we're pirates, right?
Right, yeah.
And give him a map for where to find it.
Okay.
Yes. Now with me with many far away.
Right.
Where I should see up where it's actually buried.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. And you're the interdimensional traveler. So
I am.
I was wondering if I was to drop off a map to you, could you go and and make a map of where it is?
Yes.
And then bring me that map back.
Not a problem at all, Miss Beardstone. I consider it done.
Fantastic. Right. Well, later on, I'm going to go and I will map up and I will drop that off to you, cabin boy Foxy. And when you come back, you may no longer be a cabin boy.
Oh, what would I be? Cabin man?
little steps. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Accidental. It'd be baby steps, Foxy. Yeah, you can be cabin man. And then
cabin man.
No. I actually paused because other than first mate.
Don't know any of the names, do you?
No. I'm a good pirate.
Well, that's good then. Now that the storage system is working, we can focus on creating that workshop, which I'm going to do on a lower level. Because I'm not going to need this to link up with the overworld in any way, it makes sense to do this lower down and reserve the higher floors of this tower for potentially linking up to buildings later on in this series. So yeah, down here at level 40, because P2 is reserved for even more power, I think this is a good spot to start my workshop. And here it is. is, we've now got almost everything we need, including a 4-way press. We've got a precision mechanism making machine. We've got 8 saws so that I can craft all of the blocks I use nice and quickly. We've got a mechanical crafter. We've got our smelter, smoker, and haunter, which we'll come to a little bit later. We've got a set of crushing wheels, a millstone. We've got a double slicer. We've even got a double grindstone setup to make making rose quartz a bunch easier. And over this side, we've also got 2 hot mixers, which are pulling up lava from my infinite lava source right down at the bottom of this tower, which means we can make our andesite alloy and our brass nice and easily. And we've even got a lava squirting machine, so I can easily fill up my fuel tanks slowly. However, what we don't have, because this is the Nether, is water, which we need in order to fill up my water tanks for my jetpack. We also need it for our washer over here, and we also need it for one of the mixers so that we can mix things that require water, like pulp into cardboard. And that's going to be tricky, because of course you can't have water in the Nether. Now you might think, oh, it's okay, we can just waterlog a leaf block. But you cannot. And you also can't pump water through nether portals, because no matter how hard you try, pipes don't connect. But there is one way to get water here, and that's going to be Tricky. And Tricky's my middle name. It's one of my many middle names. One thing I would like to try, though, before trying my Tricky thing, would be to waterlog this leaf block here, and then use carry on to... I can't carry on pick it up. Oh, well, that sucks. And I can't make it part of the contraption because it's waterlogged, so I can't do that. And I don't think it's possible to pick up copper grates either. No, it's not, because we can waterlog those too. So I am going to have to do it the tricky way. And the tricky way is going to involve nether portals, which means we are going to have to link another one up, and it's going to involve a whole lot of buckets. The problem is right now, though, because I haven't actually started working on the landscape and the city that we're going to be having right here at my base, I don't exactly know where I'm going to be putting the portal that I want my water to come through. Because my plan is for each of the portals I have connecting to the Nether Tower, it will live inside of a building, and the building on the outside here in the overworld will be decorated to look like that sort of thing. So I want a waterworks with streams and water wheels going past down here somewhere, and then a portal inside the building which sends the water through into the Nether. But because I don't know where exactly that's going to be hard. And this sort of planning is going to take time because, of course, I don't want my portals accidentally linking to other ones, making a mess of my storage system or my entrance to the Nether. And because I'm so short on time today, it's actually nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I haven't got time to start building a big old city in here in order to just pass water through. So once again, we're going to have to do it temporarily. Now I'm going to assume my waterworks is going to be somewhere around this hill, and that way we can have a stream running down here and perhaps running down there. At which point we'll be able to have water wheels running down that and a little building here to do that. So coming to Y level 110, I'm going to make a brand new portal. This time I'll remember to get the coordinates first, and now I can go and build the corresponding portal in the Nether. And it's going to be on level 110. This is where we're going to be bringing our water in, and I need to go to 89 by 143, which is here. So let's throw another portal in here, get it lit, go back through our properly linked one, get this one lit, and go through and make sure it links up properly. It does. We've come through exactly the right one. Wonderful. So now back on this side, we can set up a very temporary little water system to fill up buckets and send them through. Just like that, all we've got is a few water wheels for some power, a speed controller, a pump pumping into a spout, a barrel to hold the empty buckets. They'll get filled and then sent through into the Nether. Then, of course, we need to catch those in the Nether with a system something like this, which will take the buckets as they're coming through. They will pass over these item drains, deposit their water in there, which will then get pumped into this tank, and the empty buckets will then come back through and go back through the portal where we need to catch them on the other side. But before I build that on the other side, I do want to make sure this still works. I'm pretty sure it used to work in Create. So let's throw a bucket of water onto there. It poured out, and now we've got water in the Nether. It worked. We've just got to get the bucket to go back through. And that should be just as easy as bringing a couple of belts up here, bringing that belt around the portal, just like this, and then just having that go back into the side of our barrel, depositing the empty ones into there, just like that. So now if I put a whole bunch of empty buckets into this barrel, we should see them fill up, go in, and then come back out again. Let's see if it works. In you go, buckets. They're going through. They're not immediately coming around, and there we go. We're now seeing seen empty ones coming back out. This is working. We've now got an infinite supply of water in the Nether. Anyway, let's go back in and see how much water we've got. I can see one slight issue, and that is that we're getting a pile of buckets on the belts there because they're coming through faster than they're emptying. But we should be able to help that by putting a couple of those on there, and now that will split so they can empty twice as fast as they're coming in. Lovely. We've got a whole bunch. So now all we need to do is connect this tank to our workshop a few floors down, and we'll have water for days. And while I'm doing all of that, I think it's finally time for me to show you those clips of when I introduced the Pops to the other members. Well, hello and welcome to the Pop Introduction Facility. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Pops that Azu brought to the server. The cutest, most beautiful things that have ever existed. They're wonderful. You're not familiar with them? Have you not been to a trial chamber?
No.
Right, okay, so this is Azu brought these to the server. There's one for every member. They're absolutely beautiful collectible things. But because I like to take things out of their boxes rather than keeping them pristine and trying to sell them at a profit for a later date, I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you could just open them up and have a living creature live in your world? Where you go? Silence, come back!
So chunky.
He's just running up.
So
I trained him so well.
Now you can do that. You can take your Pops. Come back. Where's he gone? Come here. And then you can put them back in their boxes again if they're naughty, and they will just be back in their box. But they will remember their details. For demonstration purposes, we should probably take these inside. So if you'd like to follow me into the introduction facility, where I say
this is a trap.
Chosen has already been scrawling all over my walls on my information posters.
That sounds. Oh yeah. I like fell off once. That sounds about right.
Yeah. So this facility aims to basically just give you a little bit of a heads up of what your alive Pops can do, what they can feel, and what sort of things they interact with. If we come into the playroom, you'll see here that these aren't all of the items that they consider playful on the wall, but they are some of them, because I don't have the other ones that I need. So the ones in the item frames. So if you give those items to your Pops, they might play with them and they might make them happy. There's certain actions that you can do that will make your Pops happy, certain actions that you can do that will make them upset. Like abandoning them for a long time, not interacting with them, or, well, not doing very nice things. There's certain things that they will do with each other and interact with each other, and they'll interact with other players. But each Pop has its own dedicated disposition towards people called a social bias and a trait. And once you unbox your Pop, it will be given a trait and a social bias, and that can never change. Good news is, though, doesn't matter how badly you treat your Pops, they can never die. But in order to revive one that is sort of dead, you need a Nether star. And if they take too much damage, their legs and arms may end up falling off, to which you'll have to craft new ones to put them back on.
Oh man,
perfectly normal.
Yeah, perfectly normal Pop behavior. This is my storeroom of spare Pops. If everyone would like to take a Pop, there's a silent one here that I've just thrown on the floor.
I want mine.
we're taking a stand Pop to torture this guy.
Okay, so if you would like to place your Pops, when you unlock them, undo them with the shears, they become yours. You will be their owner. You're all wearing goggles. You'll need goggles to get a little overview of them when you look at them. And also, written books are also useful for getting a full breakdown of all of their information. I assume you brought all of those things with you, did you?
A written book?
You have come to a school. Scissors.
What do you mean by a written book?
Not a written one.
A book that you with a feather on it.
Oh, book and quill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have shears or a book and quill.
Right. Okay. Let me give everybody some shears. Jeez.
Well, it's okay.
And I've got some squid ink, and I've got some feathers. Do your best, guys. Do your best.
There's some leather.
You would think somebody who owns a library would have books, but I don't have any on me.
Oh my goodness me! You're so unprepared. You've come to school. You've not got your textbooks. You've not got your pencil cases.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know it was a school. I thought it was a daycare.
Well, no, it's definitely not a daycare. Do not drop your misbehaving Pops off here and expect them to be looked after. This is an introduction facility. Right.
So it's a daycare.
Take care of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Beardstone, he wants uppies. You better pick him up with carry on.
Miserable.
Oh dear, you've gone. And he's a nervous social bias, which means he'll run away from people. It's going to be naturally cautious of people, that one.
He's nervous and miserable.
Yeah, pick him up. He wants uppies.
He doesn't like meeting new players. Bro.
There you go. That's better. Yeah. Oh. And if the longer you hold him, the more favour you'll get towards him, and he'll be happier.
Oh, that's adorable.
So there you go. Little heart came up then.
Like, Seeing this in first person is amazing.
Oh my god, bro. He's just in your
How
face.
cool is that?
He still wants uppies.
Oh, he wants uppies.
Yeah, he's because
Oh, what's he got in
miserable
his
and
hand?
nervous. Right. Would anyone else like to? Oh, there we go. The silent one also wants uppies.
Oh no, mine is cursed. No, someone else can hold that one.
Why is that?
It's pretty cursed. Foxy, have you seen this? Pick it up. Pick it up. It's
Oh,
not
dear.
right.
He's got his eyes closed. That's all. Oh, little
Yeah,
Stam
no,
pop.
it's pretty
This is
to
Little
me.
Stam's
adorable.
playful and friendly.
Mine is
He's gone.
He just lived.
He's gone straight out.
It's like, I'm
Where'd he go?
gone.
Did we shut the gates? I did put
don't
gates on
know.
here.
Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding. He's
Oh,
hiding.
that's all right then. He might
Over
be
here.
trying to run away from someone if he doesn't
Personality,
like them.
playful.
Perhaps if you was to make him a bit happier, Mr. Beardstone, perhaps you could pet him, give him something, like maybe a toy or some food.
All right.
How do I
I hope
pet
you can swim.
Just stand back a bit and then try and do carry on.
Mine should sink in water.
Back in the pool. Back in the pool.
I don't know how to pet
Them?
him.
Can we close off the side of the pool and they'll
Like
know,
it Sims.
yeah, like
They'll,
Sims?
they'll choose to go for a swim sometimes. Oh, Mr. Beardstone, yours just wants to be picked up constantly. That must be really
Why was he
irritating.
punching?
I don't know.
Oh,
This one's broken. See, Sam keeps putting his face on the wall just over and over again.
That's okay.
Stealing items.
You're just, don't tell me he's taking my thing to pieces. The last one took my wall to pieces.
Firework.
Oh wow!
They will take things out
Typical.
of barrels and chests. They'll take things off armor stands. They'll take items from item frames.
Mine
They
just
can
shot a
feed
rocket.
themselves if you put food in a chest. They will go to it and they'll get the food out and feed themselves. But don't forget, they have got hunger and
Did
energy.
you steal the copper golem mechanics for these?
No, these are all home handcrafted from scratch, Mr. Whisperer.
Of course.
Everything here shows you what they can do. So we've got a swimming pool. They will gather sand or they'll play in the sand. They will gather and plant crops now, which I've added recently. And they'll also gather snowballs and flowers, and they can even throw snowballs if they feel like it, and offer flowers. And they will sometimes interact with each other. And the longer they're close to each other or the pops, they will develop friendships and they will end up with a best friend. And you can find out all about
That's
their friends
amazing.
and who they like by clicking them with a book.
Oh, you get diary.
Yeah.
Trait. I am usually miserable. Excellent. I'm nervous and I don't like meeting new players.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, yours wants uppies because he's scared of the people around him. But once the people are nice to him and we've all got favour, he won't want uppies constantly.
Oh,
Okay.
Did mine run away again?
Oh,
no.
and there's a few other things you can do. Miss Beardstone, may I borrow your pop?
Yeah, he just constantly wants uppies.
Yeah.
Keep him.
Let's put this little fellow on the train. You'll see now on his little screen it says inanimate, yes. So he's no longer going to get tired or hungry. He's just going to be a train driver. And you can do that as a shopkeeper as well.
okay.
But if it's not a train or a shop, then you can put them on a seat and force them to stay sitting in a seat, but they will get tired and hungry. Is he just trying to run away from people?
No, he just puts his face in walls over and over again.
Okay, fair enough.
I am
You know, like father, like son, I guess, chosen.
Oh no!
No.
Now he's gone.
Constant uppies.
Yeah. Well,
Same.
when you
He's
take
got
him
the
home
same
and get him out the
problem.
box, he won't want
I
constant
came here
uppies
for
anymore, Beardy.
hamburgers.
You'll be fine.
What's with the daycare?
Okay, good to know.
Depending on what is available for your pop to sleep on will depend on how they will sleep and how quick their energy will come back. So a bed is very good for them. They can sleep on Create Mod seats. They can also sleep on these canvas rugs, and they will sleep on the floor. If they fall asleep or pass out on the floor or a rug, their energy won't come back quite as quickly. But if they're on a bed or a seat, their energy will come back a little bit faster. If your pop's really, really not doing very well, is really hungry or starving or just having a bad time, golden carrot or a golden apple or something like that, click on them and one of them, and it'll bring their energy and hunger back up to 9. 9 is where you want them, although it's out of 10. If you give them too much energy, they'll go wild. If you give them sugary things, they will eat it regardless of whether they're hungry. And if you give them too much food and their hunger goes to 10, they will throw up everywhere, which we can
Oh,
demonstrate.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Has anyone got any,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like
yeah, do that to this one.
in the
Do that to this
toilet.
one.
chocolate? I haven't got.
Do that to this one.
There might be some on the. Let me go see if I put any
Oh my
on the
god, it's
wall.
a baby cat.
Stam, you've took all the. Stop it! Stam!
Oh,
Unbelievable.
oh, you found Stam. You found Stam.
Yeah, he's nicked all the
Was on top
stuff
of
off
the
the
swing.
wall. He's stolen the food and he just set off
You
a
are.
firework rocket.
That's
Stam! Unbelievable. There you go. Stam, have some chocolate. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my
Lovely
God.
job.
Not on me.
Yeah.
This guy.
Whoa.
Chosen.
He's dead. Oh my God.
So now you're going to need a nether
Oh,
star.
wow.
He's supposed to be the adult in this situation.
Unbelievable.
Why am I
Oh.
getting fishing
My
rods?
bad.
Yeah, they're stealing them from my
block
item frames.
Oh,
No, he's just dead now.
Yeah,
Can I put him in
that's
a
it now.
box?
You can.
Oh, I can put him back in a box?
You can.
Yeah.
Put the box down and look at it.
I'll never have to.
His eyes are closed, look.
I
in
put
the box.
I put the box down and oh, that's perfect.
And he's
Still dead.
He's still dead.
Oh, well, you know what? It was never my problem to begin with.
Wow.
Sounds
Unbelievable.
like a Stam problem.
Now I have to
Yeah.
farm a pop because I don't have any pops.
You do have one. It's dead.
I can give you
well,
chosen.
You see this. This is not really my pop. This was.
There you go. I just gave you a Foxy pop.
Oh, that one will probably also end up dead.
Unbelievable. Well, thanks for all popping along,
Amazing.
peeps. If you've got any questions or you need any help, then yeah, feel free to ask. But remember, this is not a daycare. It's not a facility for me to look after your pops for you. It is
Okay.
just for information. Please don't
Well, we
give
can
your
tell
pops to
because you've
me.
got dead pop outside the door. Doesn't really set a good example.
Thought it was a daycare.
Yeah, true.
So I
I can pick
can't
him up
leave
when
my
he's
block
dead.
down pop here.
It's adorable.
Say again?
So I can't leave my block down pop here.
You can leave him here, but by the time you come back, he'll probably be dead as well. He doesn't like me. He's just staring at
you,
Beardo.
Foxy. Staring at you, and then he's like, as soon as you come near, he's like, "What's up, Ian?" Look, yeah, look at that. Look. Every time Foxy comes near me, look. No, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. It's coming. Ah, pick me up, pick me up. I don't think he likes you.
I don't think he
Foxy.
likes me very much at all, Miss Beardstone. There you go. Make it a little bit more friendly.
Ah, Foxy, where are you?
I'm just pumping water into the Nether at the moment, sir.
Perfectly normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Surely that's not going to go well.
It's gone well.
Oh, who knew? That is
Okay.
That is what I would like you to take many far away,
Yeah.
make a map,
Yeah.
and then deliver the map back to me. And then you will be promoted to the cabin man.
Cabin man. I can't wait. Look, come see Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, what have you been up to?
I'll show you. Look.
Oh, this is you sending water to the Nether.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, come with me, Mr. Beardstone. Water
Oh,
in
I
the Nether.
see. So water in the Nether because it's in a tank. I see. And then
Yeah.
you're going to use that for crafting and farms and stuff?
Yeah, come with me, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, where are we going now?
We're going to workshop. So I
Right,
need,
okay, I see.
spout filling, mixing. The only thing I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to achieve is a washer, because of course you need to have water for the fan to blow through. So I don't know how that's going to happen. But
Oh, yeah, because you can't put water in the leaf block because it will evaporate.
yeah, so that's a bridge I've got to cross. But
Maybe you can just
otherwise,
never wash, Foxy.
just never
wash
Just
again.
don't- Never make gold and soul sand and all that sort of stuff ever again. Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't need to make gold. I'll make gold. It's
I
fine.
have no gold, Mr. Beardstone, because I spent it all on my backpack upgrades.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably something I'm going to be adding to the Black Powder Bay Emporium. Gold and copper.
Ooh.
Which means that's what I'll be doing for the rest of most of this episode.
Ditto. I'm also going to be making a gold farm this episode, but come with me, Miss Beardstone.
As an honorary pirate, I guess that's acceptable.
If we go to the top, well, I'm just thinking we could potentially tie together and do it the good old-fashioned way, because don't forget, Mr. Beardstone, we're in the Nether, and I just happen to have a spot perfect for making many gold.
Oh, you're thinking like literally make an old school
Just
piglin
like your
farm
creeper
thing.
farm, but for pigmans.
Wow. Yeah, we could do.
Yeah, and then we'd be rich beyond our wildest dreams, Mr. Beardstone. We can go and
With
bury
all
all of
the
that gold in
gold.
places, and people can one day
Yep.
find it in the future, and think of it.
And question how it even got there in the first place.
Yeah. Spoilers ahead, I die. But this is actually the future, beyond the clips that you're about to see, and I just wanted to pop in while I'm editing this video to say that Mr. Beardstone and I continued our conversation, and we agreed to join forces. I'm going to create a pigment-based gold farm on the Nether roof, and Mr. Beardstone's going to create a create-based gold farm in the overworld. Then we're both going to be collecting a whole bunch of gold, we're going to join forces on a shop to sell gold, and we're both going to be rich. And of course, realistically, looking at the length of this video, video, it's very much unlikely that that gold farm is going to happen today. So that's enough of me spoiling this video. Let's get back to what I was doing. And so just a couple of minutes later, we now have a very long pipe going all the way up to our water tank coming down here. And that means I can now fill up my water filling tanks. I can mix with water, but at the moment I still can't wash. Smelly cabin man. Oh, there we know we're talking. But I haven't actually tested trying to pump water into those leaves or even just onto that spot. So I'm going to need a lot more pipe to bring it around here and give it a whirl. So we'll just continue it on the wall around here. Bring it all the way over this back wall. You're a pigman in my barrels. They're supposed to be unspawnable. It's redstone. You naughty pigman. I worked so hard trying to stop everything from spawning. My goodness me, you can't have anything without pigman being on it. Anyway, yes, pipe to bring it over in this direction, up the wall there. And for now, I'm just going to break that and stick the pipe straight into it and then go and connect it. I don't think there's going to be enough pressure to get it all the way round there. No, there isn't. So we're going to need a pump on this direction as well. So let's just break that block there. Let's not do... Oh, it's okay because it's in the nether. Not going to spill. We'll stick a pump on there. Stick a cog on there. Put a bit of shaft on it. Bring that shaft across in this direction. Put a cog on there. Connect it to that shaft. There we go. That'll have the water traveling around there. And let's see what happens. No, that doesn't work. Oh, that sucks. Okay, no problem. Let's just bend the pipe around there. Get rid of these leaves for a second. And what if we filled up an item drain with water? Will that work? Doesn't appear that water can be pumped into the item drain. There is water in the pipe, but no, that doesn't work. Okay, what if we put a tank there and then filled that tank up with water? Unfortunately, the fan can't blow through it. I can't believe that the Create developers haven't put a system in to allow us to wash stuff in the nether. I'm sure they must have. I'm probably just either overcomplicating it again or I'm a bit dumb and haven't really thought of another way of doing it. Either way, it's time to go and bury that treasure map, the lodestone thing Mr. Beardstone gave me. My plan is to travel as far as I can in the nether on a few stacks of rockets to get as far out in the overworld as absolutely possible. And the way I'm going to achieve that, I've upped my render distance, I've turned off the nether fog, and I'm just going to fly through all of these gullies and hills, hopefully not hitting big walls, and I'm going to attempt to get as far as I can. And, oh, no, there's a... Whoa, that was tight. Oh, there's a big wall. Can we get through? No, we're going to have to take a diversion. Oh, a bastion. Don't have time for sightseeing, mate. Come on, Chunks, you can render faster than this. Got another big wall to go around. Oh, my goodness, this is a really big wall. We can go under it. Can we get through? No. Whoa. This is spicy. Oh, I see why Mr. Beardstone gave me this job now. Through here. Well, I'm going to take a lot of damage if I do that. I'm going to go through this basalt delta into another wall. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, there is potentially a gap down here. No, it is not a gap. Here we go. We've got a big space now. We're going to make some ground here. And don't forget, for every block I travel in the nether, that's 8 blocks in the overworld, and Chosen doesn't know and won't know on the map how far away it is. Don't be a wall. Don't be a wall. Don't be a wall. It's not a wall. It's a bastion. It's a dead end. Come on, give me a hole to go through. There we go. Okay, we're about 6,000 blocks out, and that's 1 stack of rockets gone. Through the gap, past the ghast, and just scoot over the top of this lava lake. Oh no. Over up this way. Yep, we can get through here. No, it's a dead end. What? Look out. A dead end. More dead ends. Can we get through under here? Nope. Oh, come on, give me an opening. There we go. We've got an opening. It's a big opening. Through the gap. Through this gap. Whoa, to a dead end. Reverse. Over the hill. Whee. Past another bastion. Past a strider. Scooting along the top of the lava. Trying to get under all the gaps. There we go. Whoa. Lots of walls. Big wall. Now. Another fortress. Whoa. Is this a dead end? No, there's a gap. Wow, look at that length of this fortress. This would be a good wither farm fortress. Can we get through it? No. Okay, we're over 10,000 blocks out now. That's 80,000 blocks in the overworld. Still on my second stack of rockets, and my elytra are looking pretty good. Let's go. Hello, striders. Tiny gap, lots of trees, and a wall. Dead end again. Uh-oh. Ow. Gotta be a way through. There we go. Wow, look at these pillars. Millions millions of basalt pillars over here. To the gas. Hello. No, thank you. Uh-oh. Run out of rockets at a very inopportune time. Oh, my goodness me. Ah, jeez. Oh, another big walls. Huge walls. Is there a way through? Oh, jeez. Yes, there is. Let's go to another fortress. There's so many fortresses. Through the tiny gap. Ah! Oh, actually ducked in my chair on that one to go under that. Not that it would help. Oh, come on. Walls. Why is there so many walls in this place? Another one. Ah, it's a dead end. Here we go. There's a gap. Another bastion. Don't be a wall. Don't be a wall. Don't be a wall. Ow. It's a floor. It's a wall. Ow. It's a floor. Sandwich. Fly. Dead end. Come on in. Can we get under here? Surely we can get through here. Oh, I'm skirted on the top of the lava. Ah, I'm in the lava. It's stinging. Oh. Shouldn't be stinging. I've got my netherite diving helmet. Shouldn't be stinging at all. It is. It's very stingy. They're not wearing it. I am. I see a way. Here we go. We are back in the open. And it has just occurred to me, while doing this, that I have a hole in the nether roof. And I can easily make another one at the other end. Or a portal. It would have been a whole bunch easier for me to do this if I'd have flown the nether roof. Oh, I'm such a moron. Oh, well, this has been a fun journey. And I'm sure the clips must have come out nicely right. Made me feel sick. Oh, shut up. Nearly there. 15,000 blocks. Another wall. Oh, there's a gap through the trees. There's a gap over here, just under there. Here we go. This has actually worked out quite well for Mr. Beardstone, because not only has he not had to travel thousands of blocks through the nether, wasting a whole bunch of rockets, but he's also profiting from me when I have to pay for more rockets to replenish the ones I've got for doing his job. And here we are, where I'm now going to build myself yet another portal. Hop through. Oh, geez, a deep slate cave. Oh, I've completed the challenge. Space bubble, travel. Use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Smashed it, mate. Anyway, I need to bury this lodestone. That means I need to get to the surface so that I could dig down and bury it. You what? It makes sense to me. Pirates bury things under sand, don't they? I need some sand. You don't have to. You could bury anywhere. No, sand, mate. It's got to be sand. Oh, and speaking of sand, here we are. We've arrived in a warm ocean right near sand. And now I just need a spot to bury this. And I'm thinking a good spot might be like a village well. We could find a village well. Oh, well, there's one over there. That would be the perfect structure to plant our treasure thing. Okay, we just need to get down below it. Is that suspicious sand? Yes, it was. It's broken suspicious sand now. That's fine. We'll just dig a couple blocks down, put the banner down there. We use this empty map to click it on that banner. Just there we go, secret treasure. Then we can pop a barrel in, throw that lodestone compass into the barrel, and then we're just going to cover that back up again as if nobody was there. Now all I've got to do is get home. And I'm not going to go and dig myself back down through the overworld to find that portal and then fly all the way back across the nether. I'm going to get home much more quickly. To be fair, it only took me... Uh-oh. No, there's one in the wild? No, thank you. Absolutely not. Of all the places you could spawn... I don't have any seats on. I do. I've got a seat on me. I've got an idea, peeps. I just got to sneak up on it. But before I do, I want to put everything of value into my ender chest, including all of my armor, because, of course, the way I'm going to get home quickly is being eaten by that baby chicken. Okay, I've definitely got nothing on me. Everything's in my ender chest. We're all good. Baby chicken. Baby chicken. There he is. Would you like to eat me? Well, there we go. Lovely job. Excellent. Now, that was fast. And so I'm back. I've got all my stuff back out of my ender chest. I lost nothing other than my levels. And to give you an update on the time, it is 3 minutes to 4 p.m. I've edited everything. My time lapses are done. I think I just about nailed it.